Right, over to you.
Our next guest has a big heart and an even bigger beard. He's one of our favourite regulars, and he's now helping the nation one page at a time with his brand new book, The Pie-Eating Man's Guide to a Healthy Mind, which is out now. So who needs a holiday to Barbados when you've got Mark in Scarborough?
Nice one, Frank. Nice one, Frankie boy. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Chris. How are you
Very
today?
well. How's the beard? How's the book? What's going down, my friend?
The beard is back to full length. The book it's going really well. It's been very exciting to finally get it to fruition. People ask me if I'm proud that I've finished it, and I'm not really, but I'm proud that it's doing what I aimed it to do, which is helping people.
All right, so just frame the book for us, if you don't mind.
Okay, well, the book, I have a collection of books next to my bed that are written by guests who've been on your show, who basically I thought I felt better because they were sat there and I wasn't reading them. But sometimes I find that some of the books, because of my ADHD and because of my depression, I get a bit overwhelmed by books and the language that they use to help me. So I thought I'd write a book for people like me and break it down using neurodivergent friendly texts, breaking it down into small sections, making it come and goable so you can put it down and pick it up, read it at any point, so that if you are overwhelmed with depression, which occasionally I am and many people are, you don't feel the pressure of having to read 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. But it's also, hopefully, and you'll know better than me perhaps because you've read some of it, it's written in a way that I speak. I tried to put my arm around the reader and say, look, have a listen to this, because the idea is it doesn't just help people who are struggling, it helps people maybe who are dealing with people who are struggling, and that's the plan of it, really.
Mark, it's a great book. I've got to tell you, I've read the book, and it's a great book, and it is sort of fizzing with your voice and with your heart and with your soul. But it's better than it's better than you think it is, and I know you're pleased with it anyway. But it's really, really well written, and I was fearful on your behalf that it might be too cute for its own good, because you're a very funny person, and sometimes that can get in the way of the message. But I think you've pitched it absolutely perfectly. I think the balance is bang on. I think it's really useful. I think it's a cracking read, and I'm so happy for you.
Thank you very much. Well, I just hope that the aim was always to help one person. If one person read it and got something from it and felt better, then for me the rest was cream. But in this instance, I'm now getting feedback from people who have read it, and they're just finding it good. And that's the bit that makes me a little bit tearful, because I know how I felt when I was in depression, or when I have bouts of depression, and I feel like it's a giant bucket that you can't climb out of. And I've tried to make the book available to those people so they can just take it one step, one bite at a time to help recover. And like I say, it's a book for everyday people like me, rather than perhaps people who've been put off by the thought that meditation requires you to sit in a field with a caftan on and say Om. Ideally, you can walk the dog and listen to AC/DC and you can still meditate.
Totally. By the way, there's nothing wrong with sitting in a field in a caftan umming Om. Let's do that in a couple of weeks' time at Garfest.
I'd love that, yeah.
So we got Mark from Scarbardos here. He's 46 years old. His book is Mark's book, The Pie-Eating Man's Guide to a Healthy Mind. It's out now. You self-published. How was that journey?
A nightmare, an absolute nightmare. And if you've read the book, I actually gave, because I was trying to make sure people know that I don't really know what I'm doing. I did like a diary as I went along, which is in the book, of the obstacles I faced and the attempts I made to get this done and get that done. And I must say, Carfest and the Breakfast Show have been extremely supportive, as has Ryan in the show after you, in supporting me and making me feel like I'm doing the right thing. Mark Wogan has been a rock throughout.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, if your name is not known, it's very hard to get published unless you do it yourself.
Well, mate, you have smashed it, and congratulations. And we only get one life, so you've got to do all you can within this life of ours. And if you want to have a happy life, wake up every morning, find out how you can be of service, then sort of act upon that, whatever that may be, and you will end up feeling fulfilled, because the opposite of anxiety is creativity and or action. So you have nailed it. So congratulations, Mark. I'll see you next week in the field. I'll have a catch up. Let's meditate. All right, okay. Cheers, Mark. Mark in Scarborough. That's his book, The Pie Eating Man's Guide to a Healthy Mind. It's out now. It's available online. I'm so glad we did that. Super cool.